Now, in just a few days, many of our children will have a basket full of candy. And while that's just bliss for little kids, it can be a nightmare for parents and health professionals. Here to tell us how we can keep our children happy and healthy during Halloween is a pediatrician and child safety expert at UTHealth Houston, Dr. Michelle Ruda. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming into the studio.
Of course.
So what are some of the biggest issues that you would say that you guys in the medical field see after Halloween?
So if you didn't know about this, Halloween is probably one of the busiest days of the year where we see child pedestrian injuries, and so safety is definitely something we would like to relay to our families.
You're right. TxDOT has already put out that alert too, that Halloween night is the most dangerous night for pedestrians. What are some of the other concerns that you have? Is it fire? Is it dental safety? What is it?
All of those things. So, leading up to Halloween, we recommend parents use those light up battery candles versus real candles. And then for, other safety things, food allergies, just to be aware of what the children eat, because sometimes with homemade treats and things like that, while the intentions are good, we may not really know what is being put into the treats.
I think sometimes people just assume that it's easy enough to avoid candies with nuts, but what are some of the other allergies that parents and people giving out candy might need to be on the lookout for?
Right, so nuts are probably the biggest thing, and just know that some of the things that, while it may not contain nuts, it's manufactured in a setting where there are nut products. So just to be wary about packaging, and then really just letting the kids know, do not try to sneak a treat while we're out. Just wait until we get home so the parents can inspect the packaging and the treats before they partake.
Yeah, I heard that before too. Don't be eating along the trick-or-treat route. Are there good candies and bad candies? Like, are there some that are better for us than others?
Sure. All kids love candy, and so do we. So it really is a great opportunity to teach kids about making good choices and enjoying things in moderation. But just to keep in mind for our little kids, candies can be a choking hazard for our young toddlers. Again, making sure there's no food allergies that may be contained in the treats that they take. And so just keeping those things in mind.
Is it always the small round candies, or can they choke on any kind of candy?
Yeah, the small round candies are the ones that we really worry about the most, but all kind of candies, like hard candies, are worrisome.
At what age do we have to stop worrying about the choking hazard? I mean, it feels like all kids are vulnerable to that.
Right, and I would say, kids under 2 are probably the most vulnerable. But again, just remember their windpipe is the size of, their thumb. So just keeping those things in mind.
Yeah, it's so scary to think about. What other problems can, now is your chance to tell us not to eat sugar. What other problems can candy contribute to? Like, it can contribute to mood swings that night, but then long term, it also is bad for our health.
Right, so just limiting sugar. Again, we want to teach kids moderation, right, and to make good choices. So having a few treats here and there is a good thing, but not having it every day. And again, long term, we're always worried about obesity, making good choices. And so a lot of these candies have processed ingredients and dyes, so just to be mindful of those things.
Do you have kids?
I do.
Are you going to let them eat candy on Halloween?
I will, but again, just limiting and rationing and just trying to prep them, like we don't have to eat all the candies when we get home.
Right. I was wondering if you had one of those magic numbers that you can have 5 pieces tonight and then save the rest or give the rest away or something.
I'll probably do 2 on the first night, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Michelle Ruda. I appreciate your time this morning. Anything else you want parents to know as we head into Halloween?
Yeah, just again, being mindful of traffic and just expect distracted drivers and kids starting in and out. So whether you're the driver or you're the pedestrian, just be on the lookout and try to stay off the phone so that we're vigilant and watching the kids that we're with.
Yeah, I think a good rule is no phones on Halloween night. That's going to prevent a lot of injuries.
Yes, there's a lot of fun going on. So
and so it's easier to get distracted when you're having a good time. Dr. Ruda, thank you again for coming in. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you.